One of the quickest ways to get me to block and delete a person on social media is when a black person posts a post that says, "My God is real," or "He woke me up this morning," or "Praise the Lord, thank you Jesus." And then when I look, them post a picture of a white man with it, and I said, this is their God. Get your silly ass off my shit. It's SouFLoTV, man. Let's talk about this. The topic of today's video, this particular video here, is God looks like you. That's what it's about. Your God should look like you. Ask the Pope who is the Black Madonna and her child. Ask any Catholic person, Black Madonna and her child. So, this is not about racism. And I know the first thing that you clowns have been taught is God don't have no color. But the same person that's going to say God has no color are the same people that go into certain churches and that church has a white dude up there with the long stringy hair, you know, and the linen clothes on and the Jesus sandals, them kind of thing there, and he's a white man. You guys go into that church, you pray under that image, but then when people confront you out in the streets, you come with this God has no color bullshit. Check it out. Let's talk about the purpose, why it's important for you to see God in your color. So if you're Indian today and you're watching this video on SouFLoTV, then your God must look like you. If you are white and you're watching this video on SouFLoTV today, then your God must look like you. If you are a black man, then or woman, whichever, your God must look like you. Whatever race you're from, your God must look like you. I give no human being the power to define God to me. I define God to me in this life that I've been given on this earth. I've said this to people before, right? I have never seen anybody come back from the dead and tell me, hey man, on the other side, it's heaven for real. Like we're really going to go to the place where the streets are paved with gold and fountains of milk and honey, and you hurt no more and live happily ever after for eternity, and you get wings, and you, like that crap, I don't subscribe to it. So, this conversation started when I woke up Sunday morning and all the Sunday worshipers, all the same people who post all kinds of derogatory crap Monday to Saturday, and they go out Friday and Saturday night, they get drunk, they fornicate, they commit adultery, they do all kinds of manner of evil, and then Sunday morning they find themselves either religious in their house or they find themselves dressed nicely sitting in somebody's church, throwing away a portion of their hard-earned income so they can feel like they are forgiven for all the nastiness they did Monday through Saturday or Monday through Friday, whatever. Anyways, Sunday morning I woke up and I saw a couple of these, so I started deleting and unfriending and moving people off my Facebook, I am SouFLoTV. I do get a lot of requests because I guess people like the channel and so on and so forth. Whatever, that's neither here nor there. So I start deleting people, right? Every time a black person posted that, I deleted it. Then I realized that I was deleting a lot of people, so I put a message out. And I was surprised at the amount of response that came from that message. Let's talk about the importance of seeing God in you and yours. Now, one of the saddest things to me is last time I visited Jamaica, my grandmother had a picture up in her house. And that picture was one of those white Jesus pictures, right? And my grandmother is a devoted Christian. Church is right across the street from our home. We grew up in that church until I got wise and left that crap. Realizing they were praying to a white man and I'm a black man, and that's just some slavery bullshit. Now what's really crazy to me is this is more of a closer depiction of how Christ is referred to in the Bible, descriptive characteristics. But black people themselves have a hard time accepting a black Christ. So I'm in the house, I'm visiting, and I asked my grandmother, I said, first of all, we were having a conversation, and my grandmother was like, yeah, and when I came to America, you know, I noticed how, like, it's real, the oppression is real, and the white people, they treat us so bad, and all this other stuff she kept saying. And I said, so grandma, who is this? Right? Because there she is talking to me. Now you're old and you're black, right? You must have, imagine what my grandmother has seen through her years of growing up. And here she is praying to a white man as her God. Now what's crazy for me is my grandmother spent all her life praying to an image of a white man as her God, right? While these people spent their entire lives praying to a black image as their God, and they're not even black. Imagine the psychological head trauma, huh? Imagine that. At her age. And I asked her after she made that statement, she was like, you know, they just don't like us, but I can't figure out why. In my mind, I'm like, you friggin' know why. But I'd never say that to her. So I look at the picture on the wall, I said, Grandma, who is this? And you dare not move that picture off her wall. Grandma, who's this? She said, that's God, man. That's Jesus. I said, Jesus is your God, right? She said, yes, man. I said, Grandma, how you know that's Jesus? She said, that's him, man. I said, what if I take this down off the wall? She said, no, you can't take that down off the wall. It is that type of ignorance that still exists today amongst my people. Why my people treat each other the way that they do. Because you cannot see the image of God in your brothers and sisters. If you saw the image of God in yourself, you would respect yourself more. If you saw the image of God in your brothers and sisters, you would respect your brothers and sisters more. If you think about this, Black people are so quick to talk about how the white man has done this and continues to do this through their oppressive system and this and that. Yet, majority of our killings happen from one black to another. We are quick, like when black men walk down the street and we meet each other, the average, I'm not saying every, I'm saying the average. Go into any what we call hoods or predominantly black neighborhoods, and you will realize that you get more screw face from your brothers just coming down the street. They don't know you and you don't know them. But we're so defensive towards each other and we treat each other with such disrespect, and we're quick to kill or quick to fight and harm each other, square up, beat each other into a pulp, and have others rally around to videotape it, to put it on World Star. World Star, World Star, knock a nigga out, fuck a nigga up. We don't see God in each other. That's why we treat each other like that. If we saw God in each other, we wouldn't treat each other like that. And that was purposely done to us. Another thing is, if there is no possible way, okay, that you can say, if you're a Christian especially, Jesus has to have a skin color. Every friggin' human being that came to earth has a race they belong to and a skin color. So I don't want to hear this, he's transparent bullshit. They never nail a transparent person to a cross. I don't want to hear, oh, he has no color, because I don't know any human being that walked the earth colorless. So get that crap out the way. Stop trying to go around it. Face it. Either you're going to look at yourself in the mirror and say, yes, I am black, but I pray to a white man, and admit it and continue going. I will have more respect for you then than for you to continue to beat around the bush. But me, I can't see myself doing that ever. I cannot see myself as a black man living my life bowing down and praying to a white man as my God. I have nothing against white people. Obviously, I married a white woman and I have mixed children with her, right? I have white in-laws. I have white friends that are genuinely friends. Not the type that, oh, I have white friends, but they're at my job. No, those are associates. I have white friends, like actual friends. So this whole me bowing down and praying to them, no. We can't even worship the same God if that's the case. Because if they're going to worship my God, they'll have to be white worshiping a black God. What happened to the times when we used to call each other God? Peace, God. What's up, God? or the times when we used to call each other, king. Want 'em king, want 'em brethren. We went from brethren, my king, our empress, queen. We used to call each other all these royal titles and all these respectable titles. We went from that to nigga and nigger and all other kinds of names. Like, for one, I could go into a whole other lecture about nigga and N-I-G-G-A, and it's an acronym, and it's never ignorant, getting goals accomplished, and we flipped it from nigger to nigga, even though nigger could be from any race, but they were trying to attach it to us, so we flipped it our way, and that's why we say nigga. But those who don't have that 5% of knowledge, they don't know that, so they just go, I don't want to hear the word ever. I don't want to hear the word ever. But there's a difference, really. It's just like there and there, hair and hair, T-H-E-R-E and T-H-E-I-R, hair, H-E-R-E, and hair, H-A-I-R. Is the nigger. It sounds alike, but it's different, spelt differently, means different things. But I won't waste my time trying to get anybody to say that word. If you feel offended, don't say it, right? But back to the importance of seeing God as you. It is to save your behind from living a life feeling as if you are inferior to people of other races. That's what it's about. And as long as you call yourself a Christian today and you go to one of those churches that pray to that white dude, you, or that image of what they call Jesus, you are doing that. Just that. You're bowing down and praying to another race because you truly believe that they are superior to you. It's SouFLoTV, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me hear what you have to say about this. And I know I'm going to hear a whole lot of excuses as to why you don't play with people's religion, because people are very serious about their religion. Religion is mind control. And once your mind is controlled, you are in the grips of fear. Like, to get someone to truly believe that after this they'll spend eternity in hell, burning fire, woo, and all that other stuff, they're fearful. So they will defend what they believe in religiously to the bone. Right? So it'll be interesting to see this comment section lit up with all kinds of debates. It's SouFLoTV. You know what I do. I spark intelligent conversation and controversial topics. Go ahead. Have a go at it. Leave your comment in the comment section below. I'm out of here. Peace.